And our final speaker for today will be Julien Mikton.
Words, some spoken with the purpose to communicate, others learned and loved, used to ruminate and replicate the subtleties of our biotic state words. They are tools with which we illustrate frustrations, vocalize temptations, and describe the beauty in vibrations. They help decide the leaders of our nations, like when Gandhi stood on calloused feet and said that violence would be the catalyst of our defeat. Or Havel standing up to a regime, opposing his oppression and speaking out with the power of a dream words. Even in their absence, minds are busy rearranging alphabets, thinking of the ways that you could fold your arms to hide this sweat, or that day when you were 8 and stubborn and you came home all wet because you ignored your mother's counsel, left the house without a jacket in the pouring rain, only to return again, drenched and cold, but not yet halted by your pride, because all you wanted was to stand here safely at your mother's side. Words tell a story. They remind you of past foolery and the prospects of future glory. They can make you laugh until the stitches of your stomach almost come undone, or make you cry until the weight of all the tears you've shed could put the fires out within our sun. Words can paint pictures, slope straights and straighten inclines, wash pain away, then hurtle hurt right back to remind you you're alive. They hollow mountains into valleys and support you in your rallies. They speak in tongues and tones, and sometimes I will tongue one too long, and when it comes out it sounds all wrong, but they're still words. And even if you say one that we've never heard, like bilibate or reciprocate, it just goes to show that they're not only there for us to use, but also to create. I like to slice and dice them, put two together, make a real nice one, a portmanteau. Now there's a word for you to know, like Cosmo Kramer and his man's ear, or that feeling that you get when you're in front of something that you've always wanted, but somehow not yet close enough to touch it. Far but near. I call that one fear. Words. They make the loves of dreamers come to life, and the dreams of lovers seamlessly entwine. They let us vocalize the thoughts that we once thought to be unwritable. Let us find the line between silence and sound and discover that it is faint and subtle. We can finally define the rhymes of the construct we call time and turn right back and redefine those rhymes to better fit the outlines of our finite lives. With them we write truths that would inspire all this plastic fruit to take root and grow. The same language by which the skies begin to crystallize with 1,000 flakes of infant snow. Words! I seek them, I tweak them, but I do not profess to speak them. Well, at least. I try, at least, and sometimes I will find a combination that sounds just right. But all that I can really do is sigh, because the next time that I try to string those same ones together, it just sounds trite or slight. My sentence no longer holds the weight that once allowed it to take flight. And that is why I write. To recall those thoughts of mine at a certain point in time, capture them, then forget them, lose them to the 1,000 other paragraphs that I have penned, and one day, when I am old and gray, and hopefully still as alive as I am today, I will return to them. I will learn from them. I will yearn for them, for it is between their gaps that my youth will be trapped. Words. Do not listen to those who tell you that a picture is worth 1,000 words. For in the time it takes to paint a picture, I will write 10,000 words of scripture, pages upon pages of fiction, a veritable anthology of human diction, and it will tell a different story to all of those who read it. For the messages that words relay mean exactly what you need them to mean precisely when you need it.